Good day, everyone. Brad here from SeaWorld San Diego. Finally out here on a weekend to check out the Spooktacular. It's the Halloween event going on here at SeaWorld San Diego. We've seen some of the setups they've had over the past few weeks, but we haven't been here for an actual day. It's kind of weird because right at the entrance, the big wave that usually plays the dramatic music, they're just playing like Halloween stuff, which is I don't really like, but they still have the really loud sound effect of the crashing wave. I feel like this sign here immediately coming to your right after coming in is new. This kid has a TV head as his costume. There's a lot of interesting costumes here today that I've seen so far. I even saw a Ghostbuster. SeaWorld Halloween Spooktacular. Let's get it. I don't know how well it'll turn up, but the lights are all along the sky tower, and they also have the star on top, so they're all ready for Christmas. You can see all these stands are open since it is the weekend. Lots of games. Looks like in the central area they have a DJ in an unusual costume, getting ready to do some music. You can see they have the lights on, but you can't really tell during the day. Now, unfortunately, Tidal Twister and the Sky Tower are closed today. Two things I probably would have done. I still want to get in the Sky Tower and try and find the construction for Mako, which is coming next year. So as I expected before, which is Craft Brews is open, because it is the weekend. You can see kind of what they have. Looks like they have 6, 7 things on tap.
Our pirate in residence, Ari Matey. And we got our cowboy Jaspers the Kid. Let's get this party moving.
That duck looks like he's gonna fall off any second. He doesn't seem to mind. Here's one of the treat trails they have. This one gives out Skittles. You'll see you just get in a line and they just give them to you. Kind of funny to still see these fish out. I know last year they put them away after the Electric Ocean event. See, it's a busy Saturday out, but I guess it's still not busy enough for them to open the shock top stand they have over here. They have SeaWorld Monopoly for $36.95. It seems like the box is bigger than a normal Monopoly, or wider at least. I like this turtle guy. He looks more like a frog, kind of, but you can see he's got a shell. I find this interesting. They have a milk chocolate SeaWorld bar, a dark chocolate one, and a dark chocolate SeaWorld Rescue. What's the difference between these two? I'm pretty sure they're the same thing with a different wrapper. There's another treat trail that has Smash Mallow. I'm not sure what that is. What is that? I forgot to mention last time, but the Mission Bay Theater is officially empty now. They're not doing the SeaWorld Rescue show anymore. All it was an episode TV show, so not very exciting. But hopefully they put something cool in there. I mean, literally anything would be better than what they had. You can see they have it all closed up in the front. Look at the line for this one. Just keeps going. Goes all the way back here. That's crazy. Some of the other ones were walk up. This one has a really long line. Now I wonder what it's for. Swedish Fish and Sour Patch Kids. And you can get treat bags at any merchandise location. Here's the hay maze. Essentially unchanged, but they have a character running around. They got the scarecrow guy. Something I've been thinking about since they announced what all the treats were. I was like, why is there no chocolate? All they have is the fruity stuff, and really I'm not a fan of any of those candies. And you look at the Disney events and they give out chocolate and all that, but I think I know why. The Disney events are after hours when the sun is set, cools down a little bit, because it is hot out. I know it's October, but here in Southern California, it's very hot today. Feels like a summer day. So I think that's it. All the chocolate would melt. So they can't do chocolate because they do this event during the day until the park closes. Tidal Twister may be closed today, but they are currently testing it. I feel like this ride has just had a lot of issues with the way it's... I don't know, it's a new designed ride, so it's going to have issues. The last time I rode it, like one of the wheels was actually jumping. That got it to move forward. I'll tell you what, even though it's almost November, this is the most appealing ride right now. Kind of weird to see that they have this one still sitting up, but the one on this side is in its lowered down mode. So you'll see, actually, with it lowered, I can kind of point out what I'm talking about. You'll see the tires over there. That's what gets it going back and forth. But it was like skipping, like jumping last time I was riding it. Because one of the guys was saying, and I could be wrong, but I think normally when they put those in rides, it's like swinging pirate ships. So those tires are upright. But by putting it sideways, I guess water can get in it, and that was one of the issues they had originally. To the left of the aquarium, they have pumpkins out. Now that pumpkin right there is part of the pumpkin hunt to get a special pumpkin pin. I still haven't asked about it, and I've seen like 2 others last time I came. So, kind of a neat thing that they do. So because it's Halloween inside the aquarium, they've changed the color from blue to orange and red, and you can see, along with all the fish, they have pumpkins hanging from the ceiling. You think he's really just trying to spear one of those pumpkins? He could easily do that with his nose. That guy right there, he's gonna get it. Look at this guy's face. Look how huge he is. I wish I could kind of compare this. It might be difficult, but that's my hand on the glass. What in the world? I'm pretty sure last time I was here they had 2 food items missing. Now they've got 3. Where's all the food going? That'd be neat if they open this up and let you walk up there. Be kind of fun. They got the smoked turkey legs today. You could probably smell what you're seeing. It's pretty neat. I must have missed this last time. The side of the Starbucks building has murals all along the back. Pretty neat. This actually sounds really good. You can see her over there getting it up. It's always messy though. See the pumpkin? So that's 4 of those I found just on my own walking around. I wonder how many there are total. Well, that's really creepy. I guess she's the pumpkin queen? Are the eyes supposed to look like that? Does this suddenly have you craving Reese's? Because it actually does for me. None of the other ones worked, but that looks really good. As a reminder, when the Sky Tower's open, if you have any annual pass, you can ride it for free. You do not have to pay the $6 charge. To the right, you'll see they have Spooky or Spook Tower crepe. Check out this line. We're gonna walk this together and see what in the world is causing this. Still going. All of this for Smarties. That is crazy. That whole line is for Smarties. Somehow I never noticed that they had stir fry here. Probably because it's never open. But that's kind of exciting. If it's anything like Legoland stir fry, it would be amazing. So I just mentioned that about Legoland because it made me think of the stir fry, and they got really good food. Every time I've eaten there, it's been awesome. Probably some of the best theme park food I've had. So I'll put a link to that video down below if you're interested. Let's keep looking. Let's take a step in the arcade. I haven't been in here in quite some time. Look at that, it's Winter Pikachu. Now here's a question. I actually have some of these cards from this game, but from Dave & Buster's. And if you get them all, you get a lot of points, but I wonder if you can use the same ones, if they're the same cards everywhere. Huh, I don't know. I would like to point out that a few videos ago I was doing a all of the coasters challenge in a time limit, and I was getting comments about Atlantis being a coaster. I guess technically, yeah, it is. I don't really think too much about it, but it is on a track. It does go in the water, but ultimately it's a tracked ride, especially on the backside. You can't see from here. So I will have to do that again and include Atlantis because it is in fact a coaster. Looking at what I still believe to be Mako construction, the cranes have moved, so that's good. I'm not gonna go on Electric Eel today to take a look. I'll probably wait a little bit longer because it might still just be a dirt lot. Now, that's again just where I believe Mako's gonna go. In fact, SeaWorld hasn't even announced that being the name on the site anywhere. There's been a bunch of articles that that's what they're opening in 2020. The only indication from the SeaWorld website or in the park that there's a new ride is on the tickets. When you're buying an annual pass, it'll say first chance to ride the 2020 coaster. So It doesn't say Mako, but again, that's what the news and all that stuff is saying it is. And I believe it's going to be there because there's not really anywhere else to put it. We all know the classic SeaWorld shirt by now. I mean, you'll see I'm wearing one. But they always do different designs for different seasons, and this is the first time I've seen this one, but it's obviously for Halloween. Alright, that is going to do it today from SeaWorld San Diego. It didn't look like too much going on. I know they got a parade as well, but they got the candy trails. Mostly for the kids, because they can come in costume as well. So if you have kids and you want to bring them to a lower cost Halloween event, I say come here, except for parking. Parking's expensive, unless you have annual passes. But that is going to do it. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not like and subscribe? Now the caravan is moving on.